Yes, my boys. What's good? We're getting back in there. Oops, that's the wrong screen. We're getting back in there, my boys, yet again. Yes, getting back in there. What's good? Welcome back. I have been out for a minute. The kiddo was sicko, but now he's feeling goodo, and I'm free and clear to stream again. We had to get him nursed back to health, get back into the swing of things. But while I've been gone, I've been working on my deck. I've understood some new things about the game, and I've got a perfect TCG deck that I think is competitive enough to maybe win me a locals, maybe. But I'll have to find out about that next week because I got the cards coming in the mail. They didn't come in this weekend. I wasn't able to play this weekend. I just didn't have the cards. But I will show you guys the deck right now. We're going to be getting in there. And I did see the ban list. So let's talk about that real quick. So before we get in there, I did want to say this is pretty cool. It's the first ban list, the first I think updated ban list, because of course initially there was a ban list when the game started, but this is the first changes after they've seen us play the game. They've gotten a chance to look at analytical data, right? And you look at all this information, and somehow in their brains they think that limiting Cyber Angel Benton and Conquistador of the Golden Lands, these are the problem cards. Now Benton, I'm not gonna lie, that helps, kinda does some damage to that Drytron combo, but real talk, how come they didn't hit Eva or anything like that? Conquistador of the Golden Lands, if you really wanted to do some damage to the Eldritch deck, you should maybe cap skill drain or something, but I don't know. I don't see why they did that. These are semi-limited cards, which is pretty funny. DD Dynamite, I guess, okay. Sekka's Light, I have not really seen anybody using this card, but that's kind of interesting. Fusion Destiny, maybe DPE is gonna drop. The Phantom Knights Torrent Scales, they do a little clip on the Phantom Knights combo. The Tri-Brigade Fractals, they put Fractal to 2, so that's not really terrible with 3 Tinky and many ways to connect with Tinky. So it's neither here nor there. Virtual World Roshi, I don't know. I don't know who that is off the top of the head. Lyrilisk combo piece, Prank Kid Roxy's, and Adamantipator Analyzer. It seems like it's just very mild touches to some of these decks. So I don't know. This is kind of a sus limited list. I don't know. Honestly, I'm just kind of mad that they didn't do more to Golden Land. I'm not Golden Land. They didn't do more to the Drytron deck or more to the Eldritch deck. But it's not like those decks are the top deck. I think Tri-Brigade still might be top deck or something like that. I'm not sure. Bless Score, what's good? Welcome back. So honestly, I'll tell you what's going on, my boy or my boys. It's been a minute. I have been playing a lot of my locals, and I've learned so much more, and I've changed my deck, and I've adopted new strategies, and I've also incorporated a card called Small World to search Tri-Brigade Fractal. But now, since I use Small World, I'm going ahead in this game and I'm going to use 3 Tinky, because this card here doesn't exist in the TCG, but I'm using it in place of Crucelia Leo, which I'm using with Small World. So what's funny about this deck is that we have a very strong turn 1, an insanely powerful turn 1 that's incredible, and we're using Synchro Monsters. So we're using Cyber Slash Harpy Lady, Y'all might remember what this card does from Duel Links, but basically, Cyber / Harpy Lady, if a spell or trap is activated, you can bounce, or effect is activated, you can bounce a card on your opponent's side of the field back to their hand, a monster card, I believe. Yeah, target one monster. And also, it's a wing beast. Also, it's a Harpy Lady. And we're running 3 cards called Harpy's Feather Storm. This card is so good. It's a 1-card blowout. Your opponent can't activate any effects of effect monsters. And if you have Cyber / Harpy on the field, you can play this card from your hand. So it's pretty busted. We're pretty much running to really set up on the first turn either a Cyber / Harpy or a Baronne de Fleur. And you might ask, like, how are you doing this in a Tri-Brigade deck? Well, the Tri-Brigade combo lets you bring out your Shurig, the Ominous Omen, pretty early. And if you bring out Ominous Omen and link it off, you'll get a search. And you can search your deck for Horse of the Floral Knights, because this is a beast monster. So when Horse of the Floral Knights is normal or special summon, you can search your deck and add Noble Knight Spearholder. And Noble Knight Spearholder says that it's just a warrior light monster that's a target for this card. So its effect is kind of irrelevant, except for when you use Horse of the Floral Knights effect to fusion summon. And when you fusion summon, you can bring out this card called Centaur Mina. Now, Centaur Mina is the coldest card you never heard of. This card can special summon back a level 2 or lower monster from the graveyard. Also, if your opponent activates a trap, it can negate and destroy the card. So Centaur Mina will bring this card back, and that will either put us into Cyber / Harpy, but with another level 2 monster on the field, you can go into Baronne de Fleur, which is an Omni negate that in the standby phase can switch itself out by returning to the extra deck to special summon Centaur Mina from the graveyard for you to do the same combo all over again, or to go into Cyber / Harpy. That's insane. It's flat out, it's crazy. And you can basically do it over and over and over again, because the weakness of this card is that it can only Omni negate 1 time. But if you go through that little flip flop, tag in, tag out, you can do it multiple times. So with 3 normal summon starters in the synchro combo, 3 normal summon starters in the rescue cat, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, basically 6 fractals, you can get this deck popping. So fractal will be cut down by 1 coming up with this limited and restricted list, and it's gonna be pretty, you know, that's not gonna make any difference, neither here nor there. Now, what I've also found out that's been pretty crucial is how the minimal amount of cards I gotta run to play Gladiator Beast, and it comes down to just 4 cards now. It comes to Equestus, Noxious, Augustus, and Combat. All I need to do is have those 4 cards in the deck. I can always access the Gladiator Beast combo. When you're doing the combo and setting up your Appaloosa and Synchro, you're always going to be able to shuffle 2 cards back, which typically are shuffling back 2 Gladiator Beast cards or some other cards to have a response to my opponent's turn. So pretty busted. The only other thing that I don't do in the TCG version, that I run more versatile hand traps. But yeah, we're gonna play some of this. It's gonna be pretty fun. But yeah, that's it for the tutorial, my boy. Oh, better change that. Let me double check. Oh, this is different. That's different. All right. So this is pretty much it's crazy that like this deck, it's like it's like now it's actually kind of, it's so much different. It's so different now in like the TCG. It's kind of hard to replicate it in Master Duel now, but I've been doing pretty good. Oh, we opened with Featherstorm. Okay, and I guess he's to open up Maxi. Maxi. Nice. I'm gonna ash it up. So the only thing actually that I did have to do, I did have to drop one Gladiator Beast card. I had to drop Gladiator Beast, and this is like not the best hand, but we can make it work. I had to drop Gladiator Beast Gazaris. All right. So let me see what I got in the grave. I do got 4 in the grave. Yeah. I'm not really gonna be able to do that. All right. All right. I'm gonna summon. I'm gonna activate. I'm gonna banish 4. Oh wait, no. Oh no, I'm looking at this ash. That's what I'm looking at. We're gonna banish 2. We're gonna banish 1 and 2. Yep. And we're gonna bring this out. Discard 2 and then Appa. Yeah. Gonna activate. I'm gonna drop 1 and 2. And then, oh, I didn't bring back the right one. Oof. I goofed. I didn't bring back the right one. It could still work out. No. I did that right. I just didn't have to discard those cards. 1, 2. Yeah, I didn't do that right. I didn't have to discard those cards. Boop. Yeah. I'm just gonna pass. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna pass. Got a toggle on here. Now this sucks because it's pendulum and I don't know. I have literally no idea how much of the pendulum is spells versus monster effects. But there you go. No more monster effects for you. So I don't know how much of this pendulum action is like, you know, literal big crazy monsters. But they don't get their effects, so they're just beat sticks, basically. I kind of goofed on the first turn, actually. I didn't have to discard the 2 cards, but I did because I wanted to put this out, but I forgot that I could just go into this because I did take out the Gladiator Beast Gazars, like I told you. You said it's a Ninja Pendulum deck? Oh, okay. He's gonna be, I'm gonna laugh at this. Oh yeah, give it to me. Come on, do it again. Yes. So he can special summon if they're inherent special summons or whatever they are, but at the end of the day, you know, he's chomp blocked. Cause that card is super good. That card is crazy good. Like you can just, I got a wing beast, you're shut off for a whole turn. Crystron Helki Fibrax! Go Helki Fibrax! He's like, wait. He's like, wait. Yes, you've destroyed my kit. Kit's effect allows me to dump the Nerval. Nerval's effect allows me to add a card to my hand. And I'll take Garish. He's like, but that's bullshit. It is. Yes. 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 So yeah. Big Nani. Big Nani. Big Nani. He like, wait, what? It does what? Let me see if this card's linked summon, you can special summon a tuner. During your opponent's main phase or battle phase, quick effect, you can banish this card. You control a special summon a 1 tuner synchro monster from your extra deck. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this. Da, 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 da. Okay. What we getting? Hey, what it do? If this card synchro summon, you can send 1 monster from your deck to the graveyard. Quick effect immediately. All right, I'm gonna get you. Da, da, da. Yes. What else will you do? Ah, yes. I have many ways to clap your cheeks. First, I'll banish 4. Get my combo going. It's time for the shoe rig. It's the ominous omen. Unfortunately, he won't survive to see my gladiator beast. Now witness the power. Access code attacker. Let me talk to him. Let me talk to him. Let me talk to him. All right, it's time to talk to him, boys. Now I'll show you true power. Normal Shokan. Floral Knight Search. Adding the Spear Holder. Fusion Summon. Centaur Mina. Oh, I'm about to get a Mina. Woo! Let's go. Then I'm activating Mina's effect to return my Noble Knight. Now, equip yourself with the Floral Arms. Now, Synchro Summon. Come forth. Baronne de Fleur. One card combo's amazing. It's clap time, boys. It's clap time, boys. It's clap time, boys. It's clap time, boys. They don't. He's not worthy of the gladiator beast. He's not worthy. He couldn't see past my Centaur Mina. Let's go. Let's keep clapping, boys. We got that synchro in there, my boy. Is Tri-Brigade still alive after the ban? Of course it is. Fractal to 1. It's like nothing. Like fractal down to fractal to 2. Sorry, that's like nothing. Tri-Brigade will be just fine. It's pretty spicy. Let us see. If he has nothing, it'll be pretty. Oh, maybe he has nothing. If he has nothing, this will be great. Yeah, but that Centaur Mina, my boy, that's not even the beginning of the combos that you can do with Centaur Mina. That's not even the beginning. It's absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. And then we're gonna normal summon, and then we're gonna activate. I'm gonna banish 4. And we're gonna bring out the shoe rig. The ominous omen. Link 2. Gotta bring out the Rose Blossom. Fragile. Search my deck. Adding a card to my hand. Horse of the Floral Knights. Then I'll be activating my special effect. Summoning the Horse of the Floral Knights. To add to my hand my Spear Holder. Fusion summoning Centaur Mina. I'll show you my full powers. Here it is. Centaur Mina activating the effect to bring back the Spear Holder. And I'm far from done. I'll put on the Knights of the Floral Arms. Then I'll banish 2 cards from my graveyard. My combo is nearly complete. Come forth. Now, Synchro Summon. Come on. Baronne de Fleur. Can you feel the power? Can you feel the power? Has it resonated through your screen? Do you feel it? I'll take a card. And I'll place 1 card face down. And I'll end my turn. No. Come on, boy. Nani? What'd this do? This card is normal summon, shuffle cards. Very well. We shall play your game. Come. Come on, boy. Show me what else you have. And what's so disgusting is you can set up different boards based on the cards you get in your hand, depending on if I had the Fleur. Oh, shit. Now, this is about to be crazy. The dismantling y'all about to witness right now. This is about to be crazy. It's about to be absolutely insane what you're going to witness. All right. So if this card is banished, each player banishes 5 cards from the top of their deck. No, you can have it. You can have it. She served her purpose. Now, are you ending your turn? Nani? Go! Tri-Brigade Revolt! With my Tri-Brigade Revolt, I'm gonna get some advantage. I'm summoning Nerval. I'm summoning my Black Condor. I'm summoning my Floral Knights. And I'm summoning Fajit. Summon. 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 Immediately. Link summon. I'm taking out some of that good back row. Come on out, my beast. It's Shoerig. Now, I activate Blossom's effect and Nerval's effect, and I'll chain block this benefit with the Shoerig. Oh yes, I have returned with ultimate power. Banish Shoe. Are you ready? Are you ready? I don't think he's ready, boys. Watch this. I draw. And now, in my standby phase, I activate Baronne de Fleur's effect to special summon Centaur Mina. Come on out, Centaur Mina. Now, Shoerig's effect activates, banishing your back row. Mirror Force. What were you gonna do with that? Now, I'm not done. I've still got more plans to clap your cheeks. I summon and activate Karis's effect. I'm gonna go ahead and banish 3 cards from my graveyard, and I'll make sure you pay the price. It's my Silver Wolf. And don't forget, we've got access to those life points. Let me talk to him. Let me talk to him. It's my code attacker. Yes. First, I'll activate my search. Chainu block. And targeting my beast. And I'll weaken your monster for fun. Weaken your monster. Power up, my boy. And I'll add a card to my dirty hand. Do you understand? Now, Access Code Talker's effect activates. I'll send away my... I wasn't done. I still was gonna synchro summon. I still was gonna synchro summon. I had more. I had more. I was not done. I was not done. I was not done. I was still gonna synchro summon. Jesus Christ. If you haven't noticed, I haven't been able to play this game much because I've been just so busy, baby being sick and all this other stuff. But I've been practicing, and I went to locals and I built this deck. This is my locals deck. You know, minus something like this, obviously, because I'm using other cards, but this deck's pretty disgusting if you haven't already gotten the gist. I kind of... Yeah, okay. Let's try it out. Let's start Rescue Cat first. Oh, nothing. Okay. Well, boy. Well, hell, boy. No. Let's go. Let's go. All right. It's pretty disgusting. It's pretty gross, bro. That new synchro stuff they add to the game, pretty disgusting. If I had to say so, I think it's pretty broken. Don't mind me though. I'm just a duelist. Do I want to? Yes. Okay, I do. Actually, hold on a second. Oh, I didn't do the shoe rig. I got a little ahead of myself because I drew a good hand. I didn't do the shoe rig. Gotta do the best. Ooh, it's the shoe rig. No. All right, we're gonna this time. We're gonna just be a little more conservative. He's not gonna let me be conservative. He doesn't want the smoke. Yeah. Gladiator beasts only need 4 cards, so that means that the rest of the deck doesn't even matter what it is. And the most powerful thing that you can run those 4 cards in right now, the most powerful deck box that you can put those 4 cards in is Tri-Brigade. And if your opponent, think about it like this, and now that we've got this little victory under our belt, I'm gonna go and check out the deck real quick. So think about it like this. This is what I learned about the deck, okay? Or not even a deck. This is what I learned about Yu-Gi-Oh after playing locals, all right? I have been playing my locals for a minute now. And over these last few weeks, honestly, it's been a month, I think, where I haven't really been able to play Master Duel and I haven't been able to stream or anything. I have went to my locals like at the end of the week. So I got in to play for at least like 1 good session per week, right? And when I get into the session, what I learned was that these top tier ultimate win every locals top table decks never ever miss their opening. They never miss their opening play. And or the best decks, which are now these base decks and all these other crazy decks, have at least 2 plays. They have a normal summon play and a special summon play at a bare minimum. And what I realized where my weakness was is that my normal summon play and my special summon play was never in the same hand. It's like never in the same hand. And because they were never in the same hand, I didn't have an idea like how I could put this deck together. So I lost. I'll tell you what happened to particular locals when I came back and discovered this card, right? I lost because I just opened up and I just didn't have the right cards. I drew nothing but hand traps. And I was so frustrated with myself because I drew all these hand traps. I had like Nibiru, Ash, all this other stuff. And I'm at the top table now. Like I won my first 2 games. If I won this 3rd game, I would have been 3-0. And that would have been the first time I ever did that. So I'm gonna be at the top table playing Gladiator Beast Tri-Brigade. And they know I'm playing Gladiator Beast Tri-Brigade because I've dropped full Gladiator combo in the tournament. I've done it in real life, so it felt great. So coming up against this guy, top table guy, I see him win the tournament or get 2nd or 3rd every week. You know, and it's either him or the guy he comes with is the guy he's losing to. Okay, so this guy's really good. I play him, and it was like Ash, Ghost Ogre, Nibiru, just nothing but hand traps, and I couldn't get to any Tri-Brigade. All I need was any Tri-Brigade. I couldn't get to any Tri-Brigade, but I had all the hand traps. But against him, I'm playing against Brave Engine, I'm playing against Prank Kid, I'm playing against like all this other crazy shit that he's playing. So basically, after taking the L there, and I didn't get to like go, I didn't get to start, I came back home and I was like, there's gotta be a card that I can search with Shurig's effect, the beast monster that I can search with Shurig's effect. That's a 1 card something. And when I searched and found this card and found out that it can do a fusion summon, I didn't immediately think about Centaur Mina, but I started looking through all the cards and found Centaur Mina. And then I was like, wait a minute, Centaur Mina is a 6, that's a 2, that's 8, that's a wing beast, that's Harpy's Featherstorm. Harpy's Featherstorm is a hand trap if this card is on your field, and you can easily make this card because if you get off Shurig's effect to search, you're always gonna be able to go grab the horse, and the horse at bare minimum can produce a 1 card Cyber / Harpy. At maximum, it's a 1 card or it's a 2 card Baronne de Fleur. So that's crazy. So the reason why I don't have any locals videos, locals recording has been banned there. I asked the owner, like, could I record? And he basically told me that I could, but I have to have everybody sign a waiver, which is tough to do, you know, because these are random people. They don't know me or anything. And also, but I mean, it could be done, but it would just be awkward and weird. And then people, you know, and someone says no, then it's all shut down. But it's I had to get a disclaimer signed because basically 2 things happened. One thing was somebody got caught like cheating on their spouse. They got caught in the video at the card game shop. I don't know how that happened. And another person got caught when they were supposed to have been working and they were at the car shop. So he said recording, you know, just basically has been banned. Oh my God. But I did talk to him about setting up some arrangements so that I could do some recording. So recorded videos from locals are probably coming, but I think I'm going to do that in a different way because I have not, I mean, I've seen how other people have done it, and based on the restrictions, I got to kind of do a little something different. So so that's what happened at the locals. Hold on one second. Yeah, so it's rough. Somebody got caught in 4K, bro. So So, so I don't really know how I'm gonna do it, my boy. So the deck list, honestly, in real life though, outside of Baronne de Fleur, the deck list is kind of cheap. Because and at first when I went to the tournament and I was only running one other horse, I decided to run 3 because when I was running just one, of course, you know, my combo didn't go off, you know, because I was only running one. I wasn't depending on it. But then when I found out how like reliable it was, I was like, I gotta run 3. Also, you kind of burn through a few copies. And I've just accepted, and honestly though, I've accepted that there are certain decks that I just have to side deck to beat, and Eldritch is one of them. And I lost the Eldritch in real life, bro. I lost the Eldritch in real life, and that really changed how I look at this game. It really did. It hurt me, like, in a profound way. Because the Eldritch deck never had a voice until I played at my locals, and the guy I played, he looked like the Eldritch dude. Like, he had a bunch of gold rings on and stuff. And he played that fucking deck and started flipping over all the floodgates, all the traps. And I just was so furious. And I side decked in 3 twin twisters, a lightning storm, and a Harpy's feather duster, and that still wasn't enough because I didn't draw a single one of those cards, and I lost. And I just was sitting there holding the L, holding fucking the Biru in my hand and shit, and I was so mad, so mad, so mad. I was so disgusted. And normally I say good game, and I realized that I didn't say good game. I realized that's how salty I was. So I actually said good game to the guy, and he said, "Oh yeah, good game, bro, cool." And I was like, "Yeah." Unfortunately, I couldn't get into the back row, but I was like, "But you know, that's just how the deck works." He was like, "Yeah, you know." So, yeah. Your boy was salted, to say the least. This might be a perilous situation, honestly. This guy's setting the fuck up, and I didn't open any interaction. No imperm, no ash, but you know, it is what it is. Once per turn, each first turn. All right, monster negate. Wow, that's busted. Don't know. All right. This might get crazy, bro. All right. All right, what we doing here? Oh, you just popped him. Okay. Might have my cheeks slapped. Let's see. Simon. Banish forward. Nagato. Okay. The big negate. All right, here we go. All right. Summon. Could be 3. Two. So I can do 1, 2, 3, 4. But I can't even do. Can't do the grave release thing. So I've got the one in the grave. And then I've got the option for that. And then when I summon, it's gonna be. He's got 2 in his hand. 8,000 life. Let me talk to him. Oops. Sorry. Let me talk to him. All right. Let's do this. Trying to get boosted. Make sure it says once the field this turn is one no. Sayonara. Wait, what? Nani? Don't I got one in the grave? Nani? I goofed. I goofed. No! I thought I had one in the grave. Am I tripping? You target a link monster and banish one link monster from your field or graveyard. Destroy one card your opponent controls. Also for the rest of the turn. So it's also for the rest of the turn. Oh! Oh, it was the same attribute as access code talker. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh. No. Now he's gonna talk to me. Ah. I was like, what the? I was like, wait, what the what? Yeah, you got me. Yeah, oh yeah, you got me. You got me. He still clapped me. He clapped anyway, though. He had too much stuff. I couldn't play through all that. But it is funny though too, because against somebody like that, I could just side deck in some cards. But it's just kind of funny, like when you play Master Duel and it's single duel. There's something about the whole single duel setup is just I don't know. It's misleading to say the least. It is misleading to say the absolute least. Oops, that's not it. Oh, I'm first. Hey, I got the storm. All right. So if you open up Harpy's Feather Storm, you kind of want to lead with this and see what you can bait. Because if you can bait any of the stuff, then it's great. But if they can't do anything about this, you're free to do your entire combo, because once Harpy Cyber / Harpy is live, Harpy's Feather Storm is live. And Harpy's Feather Storm is stopping their entire combo, or stopping their attempt to stop you. So basically, first turn, if you can successfully do this, you're golden. Actually, you're golden. So now the rest of my turn can go uninterrupted, unless he plays like a infinite impermanence, which that would suck. Like he's like Nibiru, I'm like negate, he's like imperm. I'm like like, you know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I can say about that. Like sus. All right, so this is pretty disgusting. Boop. All right, sorry about that. I had to check my appointment real quick. All right, adding. All right, let's do this. Here we go. And I'm gonna discard this card. Summon this boy. Now we kind of know where we're going with this. We want to do the 4. We want to do the 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, never want to banish Sinparmina if you can help it. This up. All right. It's so disgusting. Cause now I got Harpy, ladies, Cyber / Harpy on field. It's all good. It's all good. It's all gravy. Who am I about to summon? Something to continue the combo. Or whatever, really. Yeah, I think this. And then we're gonna go ahead. Drop this on the board. Now we can make a 3-stage Appaloosa, which is disgusting. All right, here we go. So we can either do Appaloosa with 3, or we can do Appaloosa with 2 and keep a body. But I prefer, you know, 3. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? All right, so here's the Appaloosa, Cyber / Harpy, and then we're gonna search the deck and draw a card. So this is where we gotta set up our, you know, our pretty much, you know, what type of response we're gonna have next turn. Don't need you right now. And add this card to hand. And we're gonna send back the Fractal, and we'll see Fractal after the combo completes. We'll set 1 card face down, and we will end our turn. All right. So I can pretty much just from my hand in standby phase turn off all monster effects. I can just do that. But I'm not gonna do that because I'm gonna see what he does. And if he activates a monster effect, you can activate in response. So, you know, you can see that here. Plus, he's like looking at Appaloosa and he's counting like, okay, I got so many moves I can make because of Appaloosa, right? But then he thinks he's going to be able to stop Appaloosa, but I'm just going to hit him with Featherstorm. It's going to be like, sorry. Sorry, big bro. You're outie. Ooh, MST. So, see, this is interesting. He MSTs. You're MSTing this? Okay. What is he trying to do? So you got a non-target banish. Ooh, this is getting juicy, boys. It's getting juicy. It's getting juicy. Look at him. Look at him. He's making a plan. He's got a strategy. Look at him. Oh! The Sky Strikes. Okay. So yeah, let's go ahead and hit this right now, actually, since we know it's Sky Strikers, because they got tribute effects and stuff like that. So let's just go ahead and hit this right now before any more spells can get in the grave. He's got 2 spells in the grave. Let's just hit this right now. No effects for you this turn. Go ahead and put a body on the board so I can banish it, and we'll move on with our lives. And I get a bounce, so I might just wait because he really can't do anything. In Sky Striker, they don't have any like one monster that can beat over 24 or 26. So he's probably going to set a monster and set some cards and pass. And if that happens, then we're going to have free reign at that back row and the monster. And then next turn, it's going to be a spank time, boy. Spank time. What? You madman. You really made me, he made me play it. You made me play the card. All right, you can get a token. You like Hornet drones. All right, you got it, bruh. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that Hornet drone, right? I'm gonna get that Hornet drone, right? Get the Hornet drone right. Get it tight every night. Hornet drone got me poppin', say it, all right. Hornet drone, turn on the light. Bam. Ba-bam. Ba-bam. Crack a slam. Well, boy, well. All right. All right, here we go. We got the shoe rig. Blow up my back row, and let's go ahead and draw a card. Let's go ahead and add a card. Now let's go ahead and banish a card. I'll be taking that little token of yours. I'll be taking that little token of yours. Yoink. It says. Now it's time you pay the price. All right. So no monster effects this turn. He's got 3 cards in hand. One of them is that, yeah, that's Audi. Harpy Feather Storm! Harpy Feather Storm! Yes, this card is great. This card is great. Oh my God, this card is so good. So good. Harpy's Feather Storm, my boy. All right, so I gotta actually go back to work, my boy. But I'm gonna just talk about it one more time, and then we out of here. So basically, as you can see, turn 1 combo is to either set up Harpy's Cyber / Harpy with the Horse of the Floral Knights, 1 card Cyber / Harpy, which activates a hand trap that says until the end of this turn, negate any monster effects your opponent activates, period. No asterisks, nothing, period. If you control a Harpy monster, you can activate this card from their hand. One more line for you. If this card in its owner's possession is destroyed by opponent's card effect, you can add 1 Harpy's Feather Duster from the deck to the or graveyard to the hand. That is disgusting, and I do have a Harpy's Feather Duster in my side deck, my boy. Also, we run 3 imperms, so basically you can think of it as we run 9 hand traps, right? 3 Ash, 3 Featherstorm, 3 imperm. Although you can't use Featherstorm unless you got a Cyber / Harpy out. So it's not a hand trap until you put a monster on board. Kind of the inverse of Impermanence, which is a hand trap while you don't have monsters on board. And because you can set that up and then initiate a combo because you had this in your hand, the next combo is the Tri-Brigade Fractal combo that can produce at the end of its combo an Appaloosa with 3 negates or an Appaloosa with 2 negates. And if it's an Appaloosa with 2 negates and you can leave a monster on the field, it's always good to leave Nerval, because Nerval is a winged beast that's wind, and it works perfect with Featherstorm. And then pretty much if you don't have this or Rescue Cat and all you have is Fractal, and that's all you have is first turn Fractal combo, then you can still either use Centaur Mina to get your combo going. Because if for some reason, let's say you open up a brick hand, right, and the only thing you have in your hand is Karis and maybe this or Karis and some other card, and you can at least well, not Karis per se, just any other Tri-Brigade really, and it's not Fractal, so it can be any other Tri-Brigade and it's not Fractal, and you summon out the Floral Knights card. Basically, after you fusion summon to bring out Centaur Mina, you can use its effect to special summon a Tri-Brigade monster, and then it gets your link combos going because you put a Tri-Brigade on the field, putting more beasts in the graveyard, So it's pretty disgusting. And even if when Fractal gets semi-limited, it'll be down to 2, but you can still play 3 Tinky. And I play Small World in the real deck in the TCG version. So Small World takes the place of Tinky. And honestly, I don't think that this really is gonna hurt it much, because you still got this really strong normal summon play. You still got this really strong Rescue Cat play, and you still have, you know, Karis. So this down that low isn't really all that bad. And you can I'm already running a Foolish, but you can run a foolish in this place. So I don't think it's going to be that detrimental. I think it was, honestly, if they were really going to hit this deck, if they put this to 1, that would have hurt this deck. If they put this to 1, that would have hurt this deck. If they put this to 1 or 2, that would have hurt this deck. But they put this to 2. I mean, this is one of the strongest cards you can play. Also, other decks that aren't Tri-Brigade can play this because it's basically a foolish burial for Beast, Wing Beast, and Beast Warrior. But you know, it is what it is. But I got to go back to work, my boy. But this time though, now that my son's feeling better, I can definitely stream more often. I keep saying that I'm gonna stream more often, but honestly, every time I say that, something's gonna happen. Something always happens, and it's something like my son is sick or something that like literally takes me from physically putting my butt in this seat to record and stream for you guys. But that seems to be you know, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm hoping that the boy stays healthy and strong, you know what I'm saying? But it is, you know, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But you know, big baby's doing good, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's happy, he's eating, he's two-fisting his oatmeal. He's doing good, my boys. Yeah, I got 11:30, so I'm about to, you know, I wanted to say I was gonna get out of here before 11:30, but you know, it's 11:13. I can chat for a second. But yeah, I would say this is much better than the 14-0 Gladiator Beast deck, because this deck is more well-rounded. This deck has like the Gladiator Beast package I found is only these cards: Herc, Tamer Editor, Domitianus, Dragasis, and Test Panther, with Comeback, Noxious, Augustus, and Equestus. That's pretty much the Gladiator Beast engine. And when you really think of it, it's only 9 cards. It's not even 10 cards. And 4 of those cards are in the main deck. So that leaves, if you were going to play Gladiator Beast in any capacity, if you're going to play it optimally in any capacity, you know, summoning Gladiator Beast through this combo, through Dragasis, is like the best way to set up a Gladiator Beast board. But you don't need a whole deck to do it, which is what I found out. You just really don't need a whole deck to do that. And the only deck that can facilitate an easy summon of this card is Tri-Brigade, because otherwise you need 2 Gladiator Beast monsters to link and make this. And if I need 2 Gladiator Beast monsters to link and make this, I'm kind of losing out, because there's no Gladiator Beast monsters that say when you normal summon, search a card, or this card can be special summoned from the deck, or anything like that that doesn't require me to take a huge minus. So because of that, your best bet is to use Gladiator Beast as a sub part of the deck and some other part as the main part. And I found the main part that can go toe to toe with all this DPE stuff, Brave stuff, all this other stuff is Tri-Brigade, and using cards like Horse of the Floral Knight to help me get into Baronne de Fleur and Cyber/Harpy only extends the strength of the deck. And then cards like Harpy's Feather Storm is an absolute blowout on either your turn or my turn, because if it's my turn, I get to finish my combo. If it's your turn, you don't get to start your combo. So that's how strong this card is. And I don't have to have like a big monster on the field. I can just normal summon, set, pass, and there's nothing they can do about that. Like, there's nothing you can do if I set a card and I pop it and stand by. There's nothing you can do. And, you know, unless you got like Red Reboot or something like that. Other than that, it's bye-bye. So, you know, it is what it is, my boy. You know, yeah. And when son's not feeling good, he can't go to like daycare, which is primarily the time when I'm using to stream. And since he wasn't feeling good, he's having a lot of trouble sleeping. So it was really hard to like sit down and record, you know, because he's going to be right over there and I'm right over here. And, You know, he hears my voice, it gets him excited, but when he gets excited, he would cough, and then it cough, it hurt, and then he go, ah. It was a vicious cycle, you know. You'd be like, oh no, my baby, no. But you know, he feeling better now, and you know, he's all good. So, you know, I'm over here, got me over here smiling like Trent because he feeling good. I'm over here like, hey. But yeah, my boys, Son is feeling better. I have been also buying a lot of cards in Master Duel, and I really gotta, honestly, I have 2 decks that I need to defeat. I have 2 rivals, 2 decks. I have Eldritch. I made like a personal promise to never lose to that deck in person again. I can never lose to that man again. If it costs me 15 cards in my side deck, I can never lose to that man again. Eldritch and Prank Kid, any form of Prank Kids. I can't lose to Prank Kids anymore. Like, it's the best deck, it's the top deck, but I can't lose to Prank Kids anymore. I just can't. Like I hate losing to fucking Prank Kids. But you know, that's just it. Gotta stop Prank Kids, gotta stop everybody else. I've been doing good. Soul Tingy, Gladiator Beast, Baronne de Fleur, you know, Dragon Maids, Gladiator Beast, you know what I'm saying? Tri-Brigade combo, like, you know, all those other decks, getting them out of here. My record on my last local was two wins, 2 L's. My record before that was 2 wins, 2 draws. Okay, so when I got 2 draws, that showed me that I'm just my power level. It's just a gap about this big, what I'm missing. And I filled it with the Horse of the Floral Knights, Cyber / Harpy, and Baronne de Fleur. So I think with this combo with Featherstorm, I think I can grab those next 2 rounds. It's only 4 rounds at my locals, and I think I can grab those next 2 rounds with that combo and my side deck. But it's a funny feeling to get a draw. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get a draw. You didn't lose, you didn't win either, but when you really look at it, that means that both you and your opponent was lacking in something. Like, y'all, like, both of you couldn't finish it. Like, neither one of you could finish it. So you both were lacking. So you both need to go back to the drawing board. But it doesn't change the fact of the matter that it's like, damn, I didn't win. Like, not at all. And playing the actual physical game it's a level of disconnect that you have when you play this game. Like, when you're playing this game and you're just clicking and doing stuff, it's easy to make silly mistakes and like not get caught on stuff or called out on things. But then when you're playing the physical game, you got to call people out on stuff. You got to make sure you're reading stuff. You got to call them on their bullshit. You got to really understand the game, make sure nobody's getting over on you. Just a different mindset. And it's not like I'm playing with like no kids or nothing. These are adults. They're like my age or older. So these are like grown ass men. And I'm like playing against them, and they're like literally playing me with their gold rings on, like, my Eldritch deck. And I'm like, I gotta get my revenge on that guy. I gotta really get my revenge on that guy, and I gotta get my revenge on the Prank Kids guy. Honestly, I don't even gotta get revenge on him. Like, after I lost to him, he actually gave me some pointers on how I could beat him, and was basically like, challenge me again when you're stronger. And I was like, that was actually pretty cool. But I'm also embarrassed that he had to give me that advice. But he gave me some pointers, like, on how I could have interacted with him better. And with a deck like this, with more opportunities to actually play my combo, I would have been able to beat him in that scenario rather than trade 1-for-1 hand traps with him, which at the end of the day did not get me the victory, because he traded 1-for-1s until he had 1 card left, and his 1 card left was like a gameplay card. My 1 card left was maybe a second copy of Ash or something stupid like that, so I died. But you know, it's pretty interesting, you know, how my mind is changing, how things are different for me. It's no longer just a matter of me just playing the game and having fun, because now I have built this deck from scratch. I have earned the right to play Gladiator Beast at a minimized capacity within a deck that I have toiled over for months. Even like in my solitude and here on stream, like the time has finally come for me to take my place at the top as king. And I gotta clap these boys with my Baronne, Fleur, Harpy, Cyber Slash, Gladiator Beast, Tri-Brigade, let me talk to them. Goddess Bow combo. So that's all I got, my boys. I'm out of here. I'm out here to get the ultimate revenge. The next time I see that Eldritch person, I gotta send him to the shadows with no remorse. And I like I said, if it takes all 15 cards in my extra deck, if I gotta put in Genzo, if I gotta use Karis's effect, discard, and banish 4 from the grave to summon Shurig and tribute Shurig for Genzo, if I gotta do that to beat the Eldritch, god damn it, I'm gonna do it. All right, my boys, I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one, and as always, keep it dang. Yes, it's a good Monday, beautiful weather, and I'm feeling good to get in there for some dueling, my boys. I appreciate y'all for waiting. I know I'll be taking forever to get back in there for game, but you know, I gotta get in there for some normal work and some nursing of the child. Having a kid is an adventure, definitely different than what I expected, but not bad in any way, shape, or form. Just different. It consumes all the time, my boy, but it's time well spent.